What is blue solar water, Ho'oPonoPono solar water? We're going to talk about that and it's going to be fun. So, blue solar water just simply means it's water, tap water that you get out of the regular sink. It cannot be sparkling water, or filter water. It's just straight up from the sink. So you fill up a bottle, a glass jar of with tap water, and then you set it outside for 15 to 30 minutes outside in the sun. And if it's not in the sun, then you can put it in a special light, but it's preferably to do solar water. That is why it's called solar water. And then some bottles come with a metal cap, so you cannot use a metal cap. You have to use a plastic cap. So I changed the cap that it went with, and then I changed it to a plastic cap. Or you could also change it for like this guy. It's like really awesome olive oil. So you can change it, and then you can also do a wine cork. So you can just do something like this, and then change it for the metal cap that most bottled waters have. And then some people are going to ask, well, what kind of blue? It doesn't matter what kind of blue it is, just as long as it is blue and is sitting outside. I just splashed vinegar, but it's really sweet vinegar. So it doesn't matter what kind of blue, as long as it's blue. And then you're saying, what am I going to do with this water? Well, this water, you simply drink it. And you actually don't need to pour like a whole glass of it, but you do want to do, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you, as you're pouring it, as you're putting it outside, and as you're drinking it. But the beauty of it is that you only need a drop of the solar water. So let's say that you wanted to wash your hair with solar water. Then you would just put a drop. You would put a drop in your shampoo. You would put a drop in your when you're washing clothes. You can just use a drop, just a drop for the whole thing. And according to Dr. Hewlin, who came up with this, because he had a divine inspiration to come up with this blue solar water it was meant to be healing water, is that when you drink it, when you use it, it's supposed to help you heal. It's supposed to erase the memories that are clogging up whatever is keeping you from being your inspired self. So again, you don't have to drink the entire thing. You can just drink little drops. And then you're probably asking, where did you get that blue glass? I ordered on Amazon. It was like $14. It has like a little jar, a little pouring thing, and then this one sits on top. But then once I found this one, then it was a no-brainer. It was just easier to do that. So and then why do you want to do this blue water? Because it has healing powers by just sitting on the sun. And because this was actually something that Dr. Hewlin came up with from divine inspiration. And you're probably wondering, if you've never heard, this is the first time you're sitting here with me, you're probably wondering, Maria Lupita, what the heck is divine inspiration? What the heck are you talking about? I'm talking about a Ho'oPonoPono, especially when it comes to overthinking and anxiety, or anything that is keeping you stuck from being your best inspired self, your divine self. Then Ho'oPonoPono, which is, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. Those 4 phrases are known to be magical phrases that are going to help you release and erase anything that is in your subconscious, also known as the inner child. The inner child holds on to memories that are just simply repeating themselves until you either learn the lessons, you erase the stuff that is holding you back, or you just simply go and you sit down and you do the inner child work so that you can release all of those memories, so that you can go back to ground zero, so that you can go back and be able to be divinely inspired, so that when you are doing anything, you're doing it out of inspiration. So with that being said, I'm going to touch on something that is a sensitive subject, and I'll be talking more about this in the next few days. And that is that if you are still working on affirmations manifestations and trying to create things into existence like dream boards, those are actually better known as ways of still us humans controlling stuff. But when we are operating out of divine inspiration, we come from a different space because we're actually are waiting for God, for our divinity, to give us the next indicated action for us to take action. So if you are right now trying to do manifestation and it's not working, and you are trying to do dream boards and they're not working either, and you're trying to do affirmations and you're like, Maria, why does it work for everybody and not for me? Well, I encourage you and I invite you to participate on Ho'oPonoPono, which just simply means I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. And you're not saying it to anybody. You're actually is a sit down process. It's a method. It's a system that you simply sit down with yourself, with your subconscious, which is also known as the inner child, and with the divinity. And you sit there, and I have 3 whole videos that teach you exactly how to go into the cleaning process. But today I wanted to tell you about how to do solar Ho'oPonoPono water. And then what I actually do, I actually just sit it outside on my patio, and then I actually leave it there for about 2 to 4 hours. But he says that you can do it with as little as 15 to 30 minutes, him being Dr. Hugh Len. So again, if you have any questions or any requests or anything that you would like me to touch on when it comes to anxiety, overthinking, or anything that is holding you back to being your ultimate self, then simply drop it in the comments, because I would love to make content for you that is inspired by you, because it's something that is going to answer whatever is holding you back. So until tomorrow, Ho'oPonoPono to you. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you, and I will see you tomorrow. And please remember to be inspired by divine inspiration versus trying to make things into existence, which sometimes that's just another way of controlling stuff.